Friends, Pride Month is right around the corner, and like on Guam, we celebrate our LGBTQ brothers and sisters, and they're part of our island familia, and one of those members right now is Sunny Salas. I was talking to Sunny during the commercial break. We're actually quite closely related. So Sunny, always a good time to catch up with like relatives of mine. I wish we were doing this under more maybe positive auspices, but like what you're doing right now is you're probably going to be a trailblazer, I guess, and we'll tell people exactly why. So you are actually seeking to have your name and gender legally recognized.
Yes.
And you're running into some major roadblocks.
Yes, I've been wanting to change my name from, Trudy to Sunny, and my gender from female to male, because that is what I identify as. And I was doing research before I went in and did the whole thing, because I didn't want to go in, and be turned away or anything. So I did quite a bit of research, and I found out that with Guam, along with other states, in America, it's really hard to do so. I mean, in Colorado, you fill out a form and that's it. You can change your gender. But in other states, you have to do the full transition. And for a lot of people, it's just not necessary for them, because they feel that, they are male, they are female already without the transition.
So the argument tends to, correct me if I'm wrong, Sunny, but as a trans male, you're saying you're running into some legal roadblocks right now that are basically saying, like, the system is basically saying you won't be recognized as male until you actually go through the gender reassignment surgery. So it's like state of mind versus biology at this point, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, can you hear the dogs?
Oh yeah, no, that's totally cool. Bring the dogs on as part of the show. Like I said, it's a family show and everything. And but have you reached out to, or let me backtrack. Which agencies or which is it certain government groups and everything like that have told you that you won't be able to identify as male? Is this an official, like, government documents and things like that? Like, how did you actually find out that there was like a little bit of friction with this?
Well, I found out because I go to I have a psychiatrist. So I asked him about it, and he said there's no way you can transition here on Guam because they don't have the stuff. You have to, like, in the military, yes, but not for just us people. And after that, I did a bit of research, and I found an updated it's kind of like a map of the states where you can and cannot legally change your identity unless you have the reassignment surgery. In Tennessee, it is not legal at all. Here, along with other states, you have to have the full reassignment surgery, and then in places like Colorado and California, you can change your gender identity just with like a form and stuff.
Yeah. May I ask, Sunny? I hope you don't mind, but how old are you?
I am 21.
Okay, and again, I'm not trying to patronize or any way. I mean, but you're just a kid, and I'm not. But and I say that because you're probably not in the financial position to be able to afford the gender reassignment surgery, which is like very, very expensive, and it's a physiological process that, I mean, it's not just a one-time procedure and everything like that. It's a series of medical operations and, physiological changes that you're going to have to go through for quite a long time. And it's financially, and again, and the toll it takes on your body, are like, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's very true. That's why I don't agree with it, because children who identify as the opposite gender, I feel like they shouldn't have to go through all that before they have a chance to really think about it.
And as I understand it, because I know, like, I was corresponding with some family members of yours. When exactly did you come out, and can you tell me about like how it was to, to have that experience of being able to say, this is who I really believe I truly am, and this is how I would like to be identified, and then hopefully have the support of your family and friends, and then run into, this thing that you've got now, people saying, you can't be who you want to be.
Wow. I've been out for, I'm not exactly sure the day or the year, honestly. It's been just quite a whirlwind of like, you can't do this, you can't do that, and all that. So honestly, I've been just stuck in my head. But I came out as I used the umbrella term gay at first.
Sure.
To come out, and then when they were okay with that, I said I was pan-romantic, meaning just like you fall in love with a personality. Just like it doesn't matter what gender they are or if they even like identify with a gender. And then after that I realized, with having to go to my psychiatrist and opening up to him, I realized I had to open up to myself. And that's when it really hit me that I was transgender and I wanted to be a male.
Yeah, I mean, it's, my heart goes out to you because of, everything that you had been through up to that point, and then, to have, and, we applaud, and, and we celebrate, the decision you made to come out and to say, like, I'm going to live my life and who I truly believe I am, and then to run into yet another, just another somebody saying you can't do this is just remarkable. Can I ask you something? Have you been in contact with any government leaders locally, and have you even spoken to maybe any lawyers about like what you might be able to do?
No, I feel financially I feel like I can't really get a lawyer or anything. And then I created the petition because I didn't want to go up to like I didn't want to talk to a leader and then just be turned away because it was just me. I wanted other people who were feeling the same way or who were on board to just have my back, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, so where do you go from here? Because like we're happy that you reached out to us, and we're gonna try and get the word out, and hopefully like maybe give you some options. And certainly, I mean, depending on if you're coming from a legal standpoint or like the system standpoint or like a religious standpoint, everybody's gonna have like a certain opinion about this. But where are you right now, as far as like your mindset and what you want to do next?
Honestly, coming out, it's been really hard. I mean, my family and my friends for the most part are very supportive, but I've been rejected like a few times and it hurts. Especially like when you hear someone you really admire say, I just can't call you Sunny because that's not your real name, and that's not your real gender. Um, it it stings, but I'm just trying to be myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope they realize that.
Have you been in touch with Sunny? Anybody like locally from the LGBT community, like leaders? You know, we have some very very good ones here. Obviously, like like our Lieutenant Governor Josh Norrio is Guam's first openly gay LT, and then like there's the Gala organization, and like there's a lot of groups with a lot of very strong memberships that I'm sure would love to help you out.
Honestly, I never really thought about that. I just did the petition because as soon as I saw that Guam was one of those states, I wanted to see how many people would actually want to change.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we'll definitely do what we can and get you in touch with some of these groups because yeah, I mean, to go through what you've been through and everything like that, you shouldn't have to do this. And people telling you can't be who you believe what you are. Is there any final message that you'd like to give to people, or maybe there are other people that are in the same boat as you and everything, just about what you've learned through this ordeal?
If you've been through what I've been through, if you experience, someone just outright rejecting, calling you something just because you asked, I'm so sorry. And I just want you to know that, there are other people out here who will love you the way that you are, and you're not alone. And, if anything, you can contact me. I'm totally fine with it.
And we did put the change.org petition that you started in our comment stream. So hopefully members of the Link family that are watching this right now, you can go on in our comments and make sure and show your support for Sunny. And Sunny, like I was saying at the top of the interview, Pride Month is like literally right around the corner in just a couple weeks, and hopefully there will be some positive progress with this issue and everything like that, and hopefully you will be able to celebrate Pride Month in the way that you've always wanted to.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome.
And by no means are we finished with this, so we'd like to catch up with you again and see what we can do to help and see where you are.
All right.
All right, and we're gonna get you in touch with some of those resources I was talking. Okay, you got our word.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Sunny. All right, and please stay tuned because we have much more coming up right after this on The Link.